It was 1 year ago George Floyd was killed while in the custody of Minneapolis police. His death sparked protests and race conversations across the country, including right here in Horry and Georgetown counties. A year later, organizers and law enforcement say those events helped launch positive changes in our communities. They also told WMBF News reporter Jennifer Roberts there's still more work to be done. Tell us more, Jennifer.
Yeah, good evening, Eric. In response to George Floyd's death, a chat session event was born and peaceful protests launched across our area, including right here in front of the Ted C. Collins Law Enforcement Center. These events provided a safe place for people to express their frustrations about Floyd's death and their hope for unity in all communities. 365 days later, their mission continues. June 6th will mark 1 year since Beachside Chats launched. It began right after Floyd's death. People of all backgrounds come together and have meaningful, tough conversations about race and police relations.
I just don't want people to automatically look at my son and assume that he's out to do something harmful.
Let's see how we can heal someone.
The woman behind the event, Cookie Goings, says these conversations help change some people's way of thinking today in our community.
And I got a phone call just today where one person acknowledged her life being changed because of Beachside Chats. And for me, that's it.
While conversations about race were had,
what was his name?
George Floyd! Some people took their protests to the streets, including a 10th grade student named Eileen Carter, alongside the Georgetown County Sheriff's Office.
No justice, no peace!
Carter organized this peaceful protest right after Floyd's death. Sheriff Carter Weaver walked side by side with her. Weaver says these events motivated his office to take up an initiative that allows them to openly review their use of force cases before a board monthly. That transparency, he says, will continue to strengthen law enforcement's relationship with the community. Like Goings, the sheriff says there's still more work to be done with uniting all communities. He says while healthy conversations is a good first step, people must open their ears and listen to the struggles their neighbors are going through.
A lot of times is we're so caught up in giving what our opinion is and what our views are that we're not willing to listen to the other person.
We have to keep talking. We have to keep learning. We have to keep listening.
Beachside Chats will be celebrating its 1 year anniversary on Sunday, June 6th. The event will be taking place at Charlie's Place, which is on Carver Street. Visit WMBF News for more details. That's WMBFnews.com. Live in Myrtle Beach, I'm Jennifer Roberts, WMBF News.